Hi friends. So I'm here today because I have joined the Friday Book Haul. Now I saw people like Cindy at Studio Lou and Nat, who started it, doing Friday Book Haul, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to buy any more books. I have enough books. Well, I have come to realize that I was lying to myself, that I never have enough books and I'm always buying more books. So I might as well join in. So I actually have some books to show you, believe it or not. So let me start with this one. This is a shorthand book. It's a textbook format. There's a lot of different Greg shorthand books out there, or editions of shorthand books. Most of them are all by Greg. This one, let's see when the copyright is. I'm guessing it's 70s. Yep, 73. I like this one because it's got not just the cool shorthand, but it has some pages that are this different color, this sort of russet brown. So that's fun. And then it's also got, you know, English words that are in that russet color. And it's also got cringeworthy photographs. Some of them are really just creep you out. Anyway, I probably won't use those, but I will definitely use all the shorthand book. I just love the way shorthand looks. It's this mysterious language. It's not crowded. It's got all this nice space in it. And yeah, it just looks really fun on a collage or any kind of ephemera. So I love using shorthand. I will definitely use all those pages. Okay, next. I found this little book at my local Value Village, and it is in Japanese, I think. I think this is manga. And no, I don't read Japanese, but I love the way the panels look, and I love this little cat creature. So I thought it would be fun to use in collage, you know, to just randomly use some of the panels would be fun. Because they're cute little characters, you know. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Yeah, so that's for collage. Then we have Herbs and Spices. This is one of those little, oh, that's cute. Somebody's seed packet cover that they saved. The golden guides are great because they have all these small flowers, and they're all illustrated too. I want illustrated stuff, not photographed stuff for botanicals. And so I am trying to collect all of the golden guides just because of that, because they have great illustrations and they're a nice size to fit on smaller ephemera or larger. I mean, that one would be a larger piece of ephemera, but you know, most of them are like this size. So yep, golden guides are great. I should just grab, let me grab a stack. Okay, I got a couple of Snoopy books. I love Snoopy. Same thing, I thought it would be fun to use panels, you know, the same as the manga book. I just love Snoopy. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cut this up, if I'll be able to bring myself to cut it up. I might, because this one's kind of beat up and old. But it's hard. I grew up reading and rereading all of these Snoopy books over and over again, and I still love Snoopy and Peanuts, and I read it in the Sunday paper even though I know all the panels. So, Snoopy, there you go. This one is from a Charlie Brown TV special, so it's a little odd, the format. There's not very much on each page, but it is in color, so that's fun. It's Sports Ball, which I'm not too into, but hey, there's Snoopy and Woodstock. So yeah, I can definitely use some stuff in here. Oh, there's Linus. Yep, that'll be fun. Heathcliff, that's an oldie, right? Let's see when this is from. 82. I remember reading Heathcliff. He was like before Garfield. And I actually liked him better than Garfield. I cannot stand Garfield, to tell you the truth. I do like comics. I do still read comics in the paper and online. Sorry, I'm starting to read these. And I love that Heathcliff always had these little stories about real cats. They would have that like in the Sunday version of Heathcliff. So you get a little fun cat story every week. So yeah, fun illustrations, panels. This I thought was kind of a joke at first. When I saw it, I was like, Australian phrase book. Oh, as if they speak a different language, which they kind of do. Different than me, different than Americans. Australians probably have an American phrase book, or they should. But then I saw it was a Lonely Planet, and I know they do serious guidebooks, so then I was really curious. And it looks really fun, you know? It's got kind of a smorgasbord of different topics, and it would be fun to just cut out little snippets and stick them in collage. Any kind of collage. Okay, let's see what this says. Hard Yakka. Yakka is a popular brand of work clothes used by laborers, electricians, sparkies, carpenters, woodies, plumbers. Oh, I guess plumbers don't have their own nickname. And others who work in the construction industry. They're also popular with university students who have lefty tendencies. It's obligatory to complete this outfit with a pair of Blundies, Blundstone boots. I think it's cute how Australians have all these little, these abbreviations or slang for things that end with IE. It's kind of how we abbreviate people's names, especially when they're children, like Tom becomes Tommy, that kind of thing. Anyway, I thought this would be really fun both to read and to chop up and put in collages, or even make, you know, like one thing on a journal card, that kind of thing. Just make a really interesting journal card. So, yep. And then I found another phrase book. This one is Mandarin Chinese, which I also don't know, but it's got really fun, different colors. You know, it's very colorful pages. There's some neat illustrations, like here we have skiing and snowboarding, and it has all the different words, you know, on the picture. So that will be fun collaging as well. Then we have a big one, the Scrivener Radio Music Library. And these are, I've gotten one of these before. This one's from 31, so they're from the 30s. They have this really nice patina on the pages, kind of yellowed. The pages are nice and thick. And I like to use them to make big stuff, you know, pockets or even envelopes, to make really nice envelopes. So yeah, I just love music pages, so it's nice to have a whole big page full of music like that. With no words either. You know how I don't like words. Okay, so that is all the books I have for this time. But I just wanted to give you a few little tips. So I'm pulling in a few different books here. This one, which I did not talk about because it was from another haul, but it's the same series. So if you are trying to find books for your junk journaling, fussy cutting, and, you know, just for making ephemera, and you don't have a bunch of thrift stores in your area, if you live in a smaller town, you might not, or you might have to drive a long ways to get to one. So, you know, it might be difficult for you to find books like this. And so I would suggest going online to some place like Thrift Books. They're like the largest used bookseller, I think, besides Amazon maybe. And they have pretty good prices. And you can keep a wish list, which is exactly what I do. Even though I also have thrift stores in my area, I do get some things online from Thrift Books. And so I would suggest building a wish list, and then you can go on there, you know, periodically, and then you just go through your wish list, and it'll show if they have any of those books in stock and how much they are. You know, they might have like 3 different editions with different prices or something like that. But yeah, it's much easier to do once you have a list. And so things I would suggest putting on the list if you're looking for botanical stuff, the golden guides are really great. Like I mentioned before, they have these nice compact illustrations, and they're all in color. They're kind of a classic style, and there's a bunch of different golden guides. Like this says golden guide on it, this one says golden nature guide, but if you just look up golden guide, then it should come up with a bunch of different ones, and then that way you can kind of pick and choose which ones you want. I know there are, I also have a tree one, and then a non-flowering plants, which is basically mushrooms and fungi. And they have animal ones too. But yeah, these are great for botanicals especially. Then if you like shorthand, just look up Greg's Shorthand, and you can put that on your wish list, and you know, you can even choose different editions. It shows the cover of the book on the listing, and so you can tell if it's something like this, like a textbook, or something like this, which is an older version, and it's sometimes it'll show the size of the book, which, you know, may or may not appeal to you, I don't know. But these little compact ones are much older, I think. Like, let's see, this is one is from 36. And it's still, I mean, the pages are a little brittle, like to tear out. Sometimes it'll just rip across the page, but you can cut them out easier. And they're nice, smooth, creamy pages. So yeah, Greg Shorthand, Greg with 2 G's. That's a good one. If you like the look of shorthand, that's usually one you can find an edition of on thrift books pretty easily. Another thing that I like to keep on my wish list is these music books. Now I saw somebody in a YouTube video had one of these, and I just wrote down the title, the Scrivener Radio Music Library, because I thought it was a really cool cover, and I liked the no words aspect. And when I looked it up, I found that there's a whole library of these. You know, there's different, or I should say a series of these. This is volume 5, and it's light opera and ballet excerpts, and it's got all the, you know, table of contents in the front. Then I have this one, which is volume 3, compositions by light composers, and you know, it looks pretty much the same type of thing. So if you like sheet music without words, this is a good one to put on your wish list, the Scrivener Radio Music Library. And I wonder, you know, it sounds like it's music that they played on the radio back when they would do live broadcasts of music. This one's 1931. I'm guessing the other one's probably the same since it's so close in volume number. But let's see. Yeah, that's 1931 also. Anywho, so those are 3 things that you might want to put on your wish list to build it up: the shorthand, the golden guides, and the Scrivener Radio Music Library. So those are some suggestions for you. If you find that useful, you know, give me a like, maybe a subscribe even, and let me know in the comments, and I will do more of these because I have a lot of books. I don't have any room on my shelves anymore. It's kind of embarrassing. I need to clean out a closet so that I can use it for more books. So I have a lot of books that I can show. You know, these are good for like large botanical illustrations or children's book illustrations or book plates from old children's books, or gardening books, or architecture books. I have a couple of those. Yeah, lots of different stuff. So let me know if there's a particular type of book that you're looking for but you don't know a title, or if there's a series. I'll see if I have it, or if I can find out what a good one would be for that particular interest. Okay, so that's going to be it for this short little video, and I will probably see you soon with more books. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.